Wow, check out this bad review.
Anyone can write a review online, Mom. When I want to read honest reviews, I go to BBB.org. Their reviews and complaints are real and verified. This helps me make smart decisions. Finding a business I can trust.
And trust is what it's all about, and it's no secret that for the next couple months our credit cards and personal information will be flying around left and right as we buy gifts, book trips, donate to charities, etc., putting us more at risk than other times of the year. The Better Business Bureau wants to keep our details out of the wrong hands, and here to tell us how is Director of Communication and Consumer Affairs, Suzanne Miller. Suzanne, thanks for joining me again.
I love being here. Thank you.
Always a pleasure to see you, especially, like I said, when you're going to keep our information out of the wrong hands, out of the bad guys' computers. And there's so many different types of scams nowadays. You have 10 of them you want to tell us about. That's incredible.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate that we have so many scams that we know that during the holiday season they hit hard. And we just want our entire community to be aware of them so that they don't fall prey.
And it can be so easy to fall prey because they're convincing, some of them.
They are. They have emotional intelligence as far as how to break people down and draw on the heartstrings.
So that's why you're here. What's sort of the first one that we should look out for?
Well, I think the biggest thing is the look-alike website. So during the holidays, especially with kids' items, there's the hot toy that everybody needs to get, and then all of a sudden it disappears and it's not available. So then they have these fake websites that pop up and say, hey, we have them. And of course they're a lot more money, and people will go and purchase them and they'll never get the item, but they have put in their financial information and their personal information into this fake website. And one thing about websites in general, when they're purchasing, make sure that that lock is on there up in the screen. It's the first thing that you should see is that it's a secure lock in front of a website so that you know it's secure payment.
I always look for that too, and just the other day I got an email from a company saying verify this information, and I'm usually very careful about it, but I didn't see my name anywhere in the email, yet I still clicked on it. I started to put in my information and I saw a misspelling, and I said, you know what, this has got to be a fake website. So those are a couple other things you can look for too. Is what's the actual fit and finish of the particular website, right?
Yeah, and if you put your, say it's an email that you get, and you put your mouse over the email address, see if it's the same address.
Right.
Because a lot of times, like the CEO scam, you put your mouse over it, they make it look like it's from your CEO, but once your mouse is over, you see that it's a completely different address.
It's a weird URL with a bunch of letters and numbers.
Here's your red sign right
and there's
there,
9 more, so I want to kind of jam through them.
I know, we have a lot.
Get them all in. Go ahead.
So that was the lookalike website. The social media gift exchange. Don't get caught up in that because you just don't know who's on the other side, and you're giving all your information away. Again, it comes to that generous spirit. The same goes for the phony charities. Like this is a time of giving, and we really want people to be careful. And especially we have Giving Tuesday coming up soon. Just make sure you do your research before you give, and there's going to be a lot of phone calls that come up that say, hey, you want to give to us, we're helping such and such. Well, ask questions. One, say, how exactly are you using my money to meet the needs that you're claiming that you're helping with? But don't give over the phone. And go and do your research and then go online and make sure you're using the actual website you should be.
Right. I mean, they can take advantage of our good nature trying to give, and they can use it for nefarious purposes. What's next?
So Southern Arizona is a very big giving community, which I love. The other thing is the grandparent scam, which really goes on all year round, but it seems to pop up during the holidays as well. So, and we say grandparents because it kind of started that way, but you'll get a call saying that your loved one, and they're claiming to be your loved one, is in need of money, and they need you to send some through Western Union or however, and it's not them. So they make it sound like them.
Makes your skin crawl, doesn't it?
Yes, and it's like, how much information do you have out there? It's everywhere. Your digital footprint is everywhere. People know your information, so you just have to be careful about that. So don't fall for that. Free gift cards. Oh, we are giving these gift cards away. You see the Facebook ads. Don't fall for it. Nothing's free. And that,
no such thing as a free lunch.
Right.
And we are running short on time, so I want to maybe get to Torch Awards. I know that we can find a list of all the different scams on your website.
BBB.org. There's Black Friday tips. There's, Small Business Saturday tips, cybersecurity, Cyber Monday. So look at it for those tips as well. So the
Torch Awards, of course, are a great way for our community to recognize businesses that are achieving ethics, are really great for customers, are trustworthy, etc. Our nomination's still open for that.
Yes, until November 30th. So don't delay. It's just like a 2-minute process. You go in there, recommend whoever. It could be your own company. It could be someone that you just love and adore that does business ethically. And then they will get an email from us that says, here's the application. Go ahead and fill it out. And February 1st is the deadline for the applications, and then the event's on May 3rd.
Well, as we know, time passes by very quickly, so get those nominations in as soon as you're a business, you find out that you're going to be a part of it. Fill out that application as soon as you can. Of course, it's a great way, like I said, to recognize those businesses. So Suzanne, as always, I'm going to direct them to the website so they can get even more resources. But thanks for joining me here.
Thank you for having us.
Nice to see you. The next BBB Torch Awards will take place Friday, May 3rd at Casino del Sol. Nominations are open until November 30th, and you can visit bbb.org to make sure you select Tucson as your location. For any questions, call 520-888-5353.